Walgreens or most major tenants don't want to own their buildings primarily from a rate of return perspective. The general business theory is that if you own a business, your return on equity is going to be the highest in your business. If you are Starbucks and you're serving coffee and you have a 60% margin, or if you're Walgreens, you're selling retail goods on the shelf or liquor, your margin's 30%, 40%, you're going to get a higher rate of return on your capital invested in your business. Like their target rate of return might be 12% or 18%. This depends on the tenant, depends on where they're expanding, what they're trying to do with Wall Street. Whereas real estate, if they own their own real estate, their rate of return is really what kind of rent they're paying. It might be only 6%, or maybe if they own the real estate and they sell it to someone else in the future, they can make 10%. But that's not the business they're in. They're not in the real estate business. You know, a lot of ma and pa owners, like for example, my family's in the hardware business, and my dad always bought the real estate and operated the stores because the store made a decent amount of money, but the real estate was really the business he was building, and the hardware stores paid the rent. So for a ma and pa type operation, if you're an auto body operation, or your family owns a paint store or a florist, or some kind of business, or like I have a friend who's in the car dealership business, and they've made tremendous real estate plays by buying closed down auto dealerships, because they go in, they buy these big pieces of land, they put their Kia dealership in, and then they subdivide off some of the pieces of property, and they're actually making a tremendous return on the real estate, but then they also have a location for their business. But these big publicly traded companies are not in it for the real estate. They're in it to sell coffee, sell pharmaceuticals, sell dollar store stuff, sell hamburgers, you name it. It really comes down to the primary business of what they're trying to do and where they're trying to make money.